Not a day goes by without me thinking about the way the world stood in motion. When you walked into my life and we connected like we share the same emotion. Couldn't help but move the bells of better spot us into each other's minds, my chest. All this energy's got us inspired now. We couldn't stop it, just say it can.
Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Dancing All Night. I do have to say, actually, after the last episode, for the outro, I went and played some of the actual gameplay, and even though I'm still not really sure what this has to do with Persona, and they haven't sold me on the plot yet, though granted, we haven't even done it in the single player, so I can't really fault them for that, the gameplay is actually a little bit addictive. I am enjoying the game so far, but, so, there's that. Pseudo recommendation, we'll just see how well the story actually ties in. That night, Rise, Naoto, and I were still spending our time on the dance practice at Takura Production Studio. I freaking hate your outfit, Rise. Holy crap.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Come on, Naoto-kun. Hey guys, let's stop for a bit.
Man, that background noise is... I noticed them working out, but it just sounds kind of wrong. Kind of... incorrect.
This is intense.
You may be wearing the wrong... Well, I don't know, that may be your stage uniform, so you need to get used to wearing it.
I didn't envision it to be this tough. It's all worked out in my head, but...
Well, there's your problem. You're thinking too much. You stiffen up like that. Some skill is necessary, of course, and you have to factor in the choreography, too. But once you have that, all you need to do is show how you feel by moving with the music.
Learn how to move, then don't worry about it.
Is that how it works?
Oh, that also reminds me, one thing I was thinking of is, again, going back to the whole Margaret telling a story. Can you imagine how this must be for some stranger? Where, I mean, the story's basically, okay, so there's a room, and the person I was telling you Narukami, he's there with Naoto. She's a girl that used to be a boy, but it wasn't really a boy, but acted like it. And then Rise kept, oh, Rise is a really big, I mean, it's just like, the person must be standing there, like, this is the worst story ever. Why are you not starting at the beginning?
You, Senpai, what do you think about when you dance?
Oh, geez, I don't know.
To be honest, I have to focus so hard, I can't afford to think about anything.
Not you too, Senpai.
Sorry. If I'm playing as you, then you is not good at dancing yet.
Oh, but you might be onto something there. Dancing isn't just about moving to the rhythm. It's expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you. If I were to try and do the best I could, I might not be able to stay calm and composed either.
Expressing one's feelings, huh? That makes a kind of sense now that you explain it. In ancient times, dancing was a form of culture developed as a means of expressing one's faith and ideals without words. So then, it's not a matter of being good or bad at it. I must instead learn how to express myself without fear.
That's still Naruto right there. She takes something as easy as, yeah, just, move around, feel good. And, like, makes a freaking diatribe about it out of the top of her head.
Come on, Naoto-kun. You're still overthinking it. It's like what Chie-senpai always says. Don't think, feel. In your case, you just gotta loosen up and enjoy yourself. Don't worry if you do a move wrong. Okay, let's try it from the top one more time.
Already? Can't we please, take a short break?
Rise's so raring to go, but it's clear to see that Naoto's legs are shaky, and she sounds flustered. A quick break might help. Kitty, please. I don't want to hear you. As I'm deciding how I can help the situation, my cell that I'd set off to the side begins ringing loudly and vibrating. That's not really saying off to the side, that's putting it in your jacket. Clyde shows the name Yosuke Hanamura. Yosuke to the rescue!
It's Yosuke. I need to step out for a bit to take this.
Okay, then we'll start right after you come back.
Oh, I'm saved.
You better thank Yosuke later, Naoto.
Hello? Yosuke?
Yo, partner. Are you okay to talk right now?
I am really glad that only their thoughts aren't voice acted in this one. In the arena games, it was always really weird because some of their dialogue would be voiced, but some of it would just randomly not be.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
At the sound of the familiar voice on the line, I can't help but smile in relief. My partner, Nina, but keeps talking to his usually careless, carefree tone.
Dude, we saw the commercial. We all gathered around the TV at Junes when it was on. Man, seeing that stuff got us all pumped up. Are we all celebrities now? Maybe I should start working on my autograph.
That might be a good idea.
Anyway, we're heading over there tomorrow. We leave first thing in the morning, so I'm sure we'll get there before noon.
What, are you guys driving or flying? If you're driving, I can see where you're like, I hope we don't get lost.
Just wait until you see where all our training has gotten us.
I look forward to it.
Even with our first practice, Yosuke surprised us all with his naturally deft moves. The videos that Reese has been recording only prove he's been getting better and better. It's been a while since then, so I'm sure he'll show us dance as amazing as he says. Lost in thought, I pick up on what sounded like arguing on the other side of the call. It's already starting. I can easily picture what's happening their end, and I end up smiling despite myself.
What the? Dude! Teddy, hold your horses. You'll get your turn. So, hey! Hello, is this Sensei? I'm doing very well.
Oh yeah? I'm glad to hear that.
Guys, just put it on speaker! Teddy's a resident of the TV world that we met through a case we solved. Still, he's an important friend as the rest of us. Right now he lives at Yosuke's. Normally he wears a traditional bear fur. Local kids know him as the mascot of the department store at Junes. However, judging by the sound of his voice, he must be talking to his inner form. He's a young man right now. Sounds like you have Yosuke's silhouette, though. Might end up forgetting that.
I bet it must be lonely without me there, but don't you worry about that.
I freaking love his eyes.
I'll be coming with the others tomorrow to get married to you, Sensei.
No, Teddy, no.
That should be interesting.
Nana-chan and Pops are coming too, of course. Let's see, what other news is there?
My Pops, do you mean Dojima?
Huh? Ah!
It didn't sound like Teddy turned around, and a melodramatic scream rings out. I shift the phone a little further from my ear. Business as usual. I guess the Yosuke just got back and saw Teddy with his white phone. Got back up. Did he get knocked down? I think I know the well enough what we're all having next.
Damn it, Teddy, I was still talking to him.
No! Yosuke, violence isn't the answer!
I've got to say, as much as I'm a little bit annoyed that I have to play a rhythm game that I would never normally play just to play this game, they do such a good job with just continuing to develop and continuing to portray the characters you know so well.
Sounds like you two are still getting along.
What gave you that idea? Anyway, that's the gist of it. We're coming tomorrow. Tell Rise and Naoto we said hi. See ya!
Oh, are you gonna hang up? That is super rude.
See you tomorrow.
Maybe Teddy wasn't finished talking to me. I'm kind of using you to extend a break.
You come?
I turn the familiar voice and see Inoue-san sitting there with a can of coffee in his hand. Seems pretty late already, though. Being a manager of a teen idol must be a pretty demanding job.
No, not yet. I was just taking a call.
Ah, I see. By the way, I'm sorry about the commotion this afternoon. Is Rise-chan still with you?
Yes, she's helping us rehearse.
That reminds me, I don't think I've thanked you yet. I'm still surprised that you agreed to perform. Would you like some coffee?
I graciously picks up the coffee and answer innocent smile with one of my own. Agreed to perform. Innocent's most likely referring back as the backup dancing at the LMB. Is there any other type of performance you've been giving him?
Thank you. We were surprised too.
You were surprised that you accepted?
I never thought we'd be asked to perform with Rise in her comeback show.
Rise-chan insisted on it as soon as her spot at the festival was decided. As close as you all are to her, you're still just ordinary folks. To be honest, I was against it at first, but seeing you rehearse convinced me. I knew then this would be a great show.
Is that so?
I've been working in this industry for quite a while now, you know. I've developed a sixth sense as a manager.
I do wonder, how exactly does someone get selected to, just, you know, be the, you know, the manager for the, like, non-ending groups of idols? Because I imagine, you know, girls in their, like, 14 to 16-year-old time are not the easiest clients, and he just, like, cycles through them over and over again. It must be a terrible job.
There's no question that Rise-chan changed after getting to know you all. She always had something special that shined from within, but I feel like that's been polished to an even brighter gleam. When Rise-chan's with you, she seems to glow even more than usual. That's why I decided to place my bets on all of you. Give you a place on the reborn Rise Kujikawa's big debut.
I don't know if you really decided. You just told us that she insisted on it. Are we for contrast? No, we'll do our best.
We'll do our best.
I hope I'm not just putting more pressure on by telling you this. I'm serious though. There's no need to worry. We're professionals. If you and your friends give 100%, then we'll amplify that energy and put on a hell of a show for the audience.
Awesome, I think. I guess it's just that Rise like really wanted it, and so we said, sure, we'll do it, and then we thought about what we just agreed to. That seems very like us, actually.
As your friend's manager, I'll give you all the support I can as well.
Innocent usually seems like a fairly stoic person. When he talks about Rise, his face really lightens up. I guess even as a competitive showbiz professional, Rise has that much charm. I'm filled with sudden pride and relief, from both his praise of Rise and his confidence in us. I can only reply with a grateful nod.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot I was in a hurry. I'll talk to the management, so go ahead and keep using the studio. Make sure you're not up too late, though.
I understand. By the way, what's your hurry?
Oh, it's probably nothing. Although... You haven't seen the Kanamin Kitchen girls, have you?
Weren't you the ones who brought them?
Or someone that looked like them, maybe?
Wait, what? Are there how do you impersonate an idol? I mean, an idol is chosen because she looks very, very distinct and not other people don't look like them.
No, I haven't seen them. The only time I did was when you were introducing us.
That's all right then. I'm sorry if I said anything to worry you. Well, I should head to a meeting now, so I'll see you later.
They lost people. That's awesome. I recall the 4 idols I met this afternoon as I consider the situation. They might not be on Rise's level, but they're big names for Takuro Productions. It seems odd that Ino-san, a manager, who asked me their whereabouts. He looks somewhat flustered as well. Yeah, obviously they didn't stay in their rooms like they were supposed to. Divas, you guys. Could something have happened? As the puzzle over and someone bolts in front of me and trips, flailing wildly. This must be the girl from the intro movie, the one that, like, falls on her face every 3 seconds. Seeing her skid across the waxed floor of the hallway, like a baseball player sliding home, catches me a bit by surprise. After an extreme fall like that, she might not be able to be up to talking. I'm still gonna ask. I'm not enough of a jerk just to kind of look at her on the ground like, what?
Are you alright?
Face first. That really hurt.
Her name is Extremely Plain Girl. I can just imagine, you know, if this were an actual, like, if this were real life and they're, like, figuring out people's names, but obviously a real life that is resolved around the protagonist, they would be like, I don't know, there's nothing that stands out about her. What about the hair clip? I don't know. We'll just call her Extremely Plain Girl. Or Uninteresting Lady.
Oh, someone saw me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
For falling on your face?
It's nothing. I'm fine. I'll leave. Quietly, calmly, and right away. And with that, I'm gone.
Okay. That totally made sense. The girl babbles on before she zooms off at full speed like a clumsy tornado. What was that all about? She took quite a fall. Did she hurt herself? Actually, I guess I've been off the phone with Yosuke for quite a while now. If I make the others wait any longer, Risa will probably get impatient and get Naoto up and practicing again without me. If that happened, Naoto would definitely hold a grudge against me. And it'd probably be best if I hurried back to the studio. Having reached the conclusion, I quickly head back, coffee in hand, to where Risa and Naoto are waiting.
Hey, there you are, Senpai.
Welcome back.
Well, at least they don't look like they've been like, oh my god, I thought you'd never come back. I thought you ran for it.
Here it is, the pre-LMB report. Wow, somebody's already uploaded the vid.
When I got back, I found Risa and Naoto in conversation while looking at their cell phones. Risa beckons me over, and I sidle behind them. Looks like they were looking at the websites affiliated with the LMB Fest. I looked at the phone screen as well, and see a reporter with 4 members of the Kanamin Kitchen we met this afternoon.
Sure enough, it's the girls we met earlier.
Is it? Naoto, I need you to pay attention.
Live with the members of Kanamin Kitchen. Any comments for your fans? Yes. Well then, I'm Tomoe Sayama, your soft lamb. I may be a bit gamey, but one bite and you'll be hooked.
What's with this, like, cannibalism idol group? I don't get it. That is not attractive. That's just weird.
Come to Love Meets Bonds, and I'll see to it you have the time of your life.
Hiya! I'm Tamami Uesigi, your fluffy hen, and delicious to the bone. I'm always #1, and so's my soup stock. I'm in this thing, so you better come see me. If you don't, I'll never speak to you again. I'm Sumomo Ujima, everyone's piglet. I'm a pudgy ball of fun who rolls around all day, every day. Yay!
Did you just call yourself pudgy? Really? You look like you weigh like 98 pounds.
Come play, everyone. If you don't spend time with me, I'm gonna cry.
I am Nozomi Nakahara, your noble stag. As powerful as I am beautiful, my gallantry will sweep you off your feet.
That poor reporter. It feels really awkward. I say right, don't press the button. She's just like, ah! This is not a natural pose to hold for long periods of time.
I look forward to an amazing night spent together. This Love Meets Bonds festival will be a special day for ourselves and you.
So, were those the actual Kanami girls, or were they not? I have a feeling they weren't, because Inoue was just looking for them. Although he was also looking for people who look like them. So, what is the... Obviously, LMB is being set up by someone in order to do something. I know, such a good detective mind on my shoulders. I see. It's an interview with the members of the Kanamin Kitchen, so they're performing at LMB. Well, in any case, that had quite an impact. Should we think of a greeting like this too? My gaze drifts while I'm lost in thought, and Naoto mutters, sounding a bit overwhelmed.
Oh, those are some unusual taglines. A lamb, hen, piglet, and stag?
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. I thought the whole point was to be, like, cute and attractive. Nothing is attractive about, like, being eaten. I'm never eating, like, a roast beef sandwich and be like, you know, I wish the sandwich could sing.
I suppose it's unique, but...
Well, their whole shtick as an idol group is that they're all edible meats.
Edible meats? They're up for consumption?
Yeah, there's so many idols nowadays, you won't survive if you don't stand out from the crowd.
I suppose that's true, you gotta do something.
Though that's not the only thing they have going for them. The battle between the corrupt, impossibly demanding producer and the poor, hard-working idols. That's another angle they're taking that's got them a lot of their current popularity.
A corrupt producer? Is that a common problem in the world of showbiz?
Oh no, it's not actually like that. That's just another strategy to get them over with the public. Then again, knowing her, I have to wonder if there isn't some truth to it.
Is that so?
It's the same one who's the overall producer of LMB. It just goes to show that it takes all kinds in this business.
Well, they had to get the idea from somewhere, didn't they? From Risa's description, It sounds like there's a lot of strategies like this in the showbiz world. Interesting. The reporter on screen moves towards the even more flamboyant girl standing behind the other 4 members. So I'll just change her
Well
expression.
then, let's finish up with a word to the fans from Kanami-san.
Oh, of course. Is around here okay?
Your lips don't move. Oh, she's a freaking, like, doll or something.
I've seen her on TV before.
That's Kanami Mashita. She's the lead member of Kanamin Kitchen. While I was on break, they started calling her the next Rosette.
Yeah, and then you came back. How awkward is that?
It's frustrating, but she's definitely hot right now. Even with my comeback, I keep wondering if I can come out on top anymore. Wait a sec. Okay, she's definitely had a boob job.
Hello, I'm Kanami Mashita, your prize cow. My meat is marbled, my movement is slow, and I sleep off every meal.
Yeah, that's just wonderfully attractive there. What?
Everyone, join me in wishing that the weather will be bright and sunny on the day of the festival. It's been hot lately, and we all get sweaty in the sun, so make sure you bathe and brush your teeth while you're at it.
Just in case we decide to make out with you.
Thank you, Kanamin. And I take it you all have some closing remarks?
Of course. Well then, everyone, on the day of LMB, our meat will be extra delicious, so enjoy every last bite.
That's so weird.
That's all for our pre-Love Meets Bonds Festival report.
Do I? Maybe it's just because I'm not in Japan that I don't understand this. It's just got me boggling.
Kanami-san wasn't with the group when we saw them this afternoon.
Inoue-san mentioned she was doing PR for her solo photo book.
I remember that.
To be honest, Kanami sells much more than the other 4. I mean, the group's named after her.
I've been feeling this way since filming the TV commercial, but all those appearing on stage for this event will be industry professionals, no? Maybe amateurs like us shouldn't participate in this after all.
Too late, Naruto. We're going.
There you go with that again. Don't worry about it. When it comes to outsized personalities, we're a match for Kanami's group.
Well, that's actually very true. And if just in terms of personalities, yeah, we're way more interesting than those girls.
I'm not so sure that's something to be proud of.
Me neither.
I said you'll be fine. Anyway, it's getting late. Why don't we get in one last run-through before calling it a night?
It's that late already? Yosuke-senpai and the others will be here tomorrow. We'll want to be as ready as we can for the joint rehearsal. Well, that being said, I'm utterly spent. Please, let me sit out on this
Dude,
one.
you've been resting for like 10 minutes.
What? Seriously? Okay, then go ahead and kick back, Naoto-kun.
I'm surprised she'll do that.
You've still got some juice left, though, right, you senpai?
Well, if that's what you want, maybe I could find my second wind.
What are you hinting at, senpai? It's kind of cute hearing that from you. Well, fine, since you asked for it. Please, senpai, will you do this one last time? For me?
I kind of feel bad leading her into that, but oh well. I'd forgotten how much dealing with a veteran teen idol, and a popular one at that. I smiled wryly at my own oversight, and nodded at her, while rolling my shoulders into a stretch of my tired muscles, so I can keep going for a little longer.
All right, you senpai. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Let's do this. No, I actually did the tutorial in order to record the, like, post-episode already, so I've already done the tutorial. I guess I can do the tutorial let you guys see it, but not that interesting, to be honest. Let the adrenaline from the dance fade. Take a deep breath to calm my... Wait, I don't even do it? I thought that was the point of the tutorial, and then I'd go into a dance. Today's practice tired me out, but it looks like I managed to dance through it. I don't want to sound pretentious or anything, but I think I've been moving a lot more smoothly lately. In the beginning, all I could do was hope to just get through the steps. Kind of strange that I'm getting used to all this, when it used to be such an ordeal. That sucks. I really thought there would be an actual thing. It wouldn't just be the tutorial. I would not have skipped it if I knew that. I'm so sorry, you guys. I mean, blind run, whoops.
Good job. We haven't been practicing long, and you've improved so much already.
Oh, that was amazing to watch, senpai. I must improve my own performance to match.
At Rise's Naoto's praise, I smile in return, then take a moment to towel off. That's when I hear a slow clapping from the room's entrance, and I glance over.
Miss Ochimizu?
At Rise's words, my attention goes to the woman leisurely striding towards us. From her elegant, formal appearance, I get the sense of pride, dignity, and unmistakable authority. The demeanor. Could she be the overall producer of L&B Fest that Rise mentioned?
Indeed. It was most impressive.
Uh-oh, she's got that, like, Cruella de Vil one strand of hair different color than everything else thing going on. That's probably a bad sign.
I even left my meeting early to see for myself how things were going.
Do you need something? We're in the middle of rehearsal.
I wouldn't have come if I had no business here. How low Takara Productions has fallen. I only permitted this farce because Inoue begged me.
No, I don't. I was like, just, like, let me smack her. But violence isn't the answer.
Rise Kujikawa, don't tell me that you intend to put these children on a stage. They're barely at the level of a school performance.
I think I explained before, but we have the organizer's approval for my friends to come on stage with me. My fans are cheering for us, and my agency made the call that this will be a good way to push my name.
Yes, I'm sure your fans would say that. Though I'm curious to know what the fans of the other idols, who have no interest in Rise Kujikawa, would think of it.
Well, I would answer, why are other idols who have no interest in Rise Kujikawa attending the Rise Kujikawa Comeback Festival? Did you forget what this was set up as? That's like saying, well, what about all the other bands that aren't really interested in, you know, a big festival? What do they care? Why would they go to Woodstock? It's a big festival!
That's...
My apologies. I retract the question.
Oh no, don't retract it. I have a good answer for it.
It's useless asking you anyway, as you're nothing but a pretty face.
You wouldn't know much about that, would you?
Nothing but... That's just rude!
What good can come of complaining to a plastic dress-up doll? Your puppet masters are the ones who should know their place. That would be Inoue, or in fact, Takara Productions as a whole.
Can I fire this lady?
What?
I mean, I know I'm not high enough in the organization to fire her, but I'm pretty sure I must have someone that knows Aji. Outrage flashed across Rise's face. The room is suddenly tense. This could get ugly. The producer Oshimizu, some of what she's saying is correct, but it's not something we're going to take lying down. It's not just Rise. Even though we can keep a better handle on our emotions, Naoto and I are feeling the same anger. Before Rise has a chance to outburst, I step forward, making calm eye contact with Miss Oshimizu.
Senpai!
I think that was uncalled for. Rise is doing the best she can.
Ah, quite the loyal friend you have.
Again, something you wouldn't know much about.
For all the good that does you, real life isn't that easy. No event that I produce will feature any perfunctory performances.
Okay, then you're fired. You're not producing it anymore. Bye.
Practice until you drop. You're free to make a fool of yourself in here, but no mistakes will be tolerated on stage.
Miss Oshimizu makes her a brief speech in the same curt tone, unfazed by my gaze, and then turns on her heel, heading for the door. No wonder she's so high in the world to show business. Though part of me is impressed, I squash that feeling and continue staring as she walks away.
Then again, it could be that your moment in the spotlight will be removed entirely.
Yeah, you didn't pay attention to the name of this game, did you? I'm the main character. Metagaming.
Rise Kujikawa, depending on what happens, I may have you pair up with Kanami at LMB. The new set list will be released tomorrow. Once it's settled which way we'll go, I'll contact Inoue about our decision.
Huh? Wait, I don't understand what you're talking about!
You don't need to understand. Just do what you're told. I've already discussed this with Takara Productions. If we go that direction, then your friend's presence won't be required.
Well, and then LMB won't happen.
Excuse me, but our friends will be here tomorrow. And they're traveling quite a distance just to perform at this festival.
My sincerest apologies for that. We'll have seats reserved so that they may enjoy the concert.
Yeah, but the problem is that's also a violation of their contracts. And Naoto is very, very good at the law. Miss Oshimizu abruptly exits, leaving us in shock. And that's probably not actually true. I'm sure that they have the ability to pull out. I mean, I'm sure they've got the contract set up like that. This game's doing a very good job of making me not like her and just wanting to see her fall on her face. What's going on here? I'm struggling to grasp what just happened. You were performing. Naoto must be thinking the same thing. When I meet her eyes, she looks as bewildered as I am.
What was that about? I'm gonna go have a talk with Inoue-san about this.
Rise-san. She's gone.
A little bit of a
What's
delayed
going on
reaction there,
here?
Naoto. I don't know. Yeah, let's go after
Should
her.
we go after her?
We have continuously done this by sticking together and facing our trials as a group. We shouldn't stop doing that now.
I'm not so sure. Even if we do, I doubt we'll learn much. Rise-san?
This is a very popular room. Holy crap. Oh, you again. It isn't Rise at the door, but a strangely familiar girl. Really? Dude, you saw her like 10 minutes ago. Right, she's the girl I saw earlier in the hallway. The one who had quite the nasty faceplant.
Excuse me, is Ms. Chimizu,
We killed her and stuffed her in the closet.
Chimizu? Oh, you mean the producer. She left a moment ago.
Seeing Naoto looking at me for confirmation, I nodded to the girl before us in assurance. More importantly, I'd forgotten to ask earlier, but I hope she didn't hurt herself too badly when she tripped.
Oh, okay. Oh man, what am I gonna do?
You're going to conveniently tell me your problem so I can help.
Excuse me, but you are?
Senpai, you're not gonna... Huh? Kanami? What are you doing here?
Wait, that's Kanami? Holy crap, she makeups up like crazy.
Oh, it's Rise-senpai. Way too long time no see.
Oh no, Kanami and Kanami aren't the same person. Never mind. After Rise burst through the door, the girls greet each other cheerfully, as if they know each other. It's a place as a showbiz office, so it's only natural Rise's acquaintances would be here. However, we're caught a bit off guard. I think Rise called this girl Kanami. Just a moment. Is she really... Maybe that is Kanami then. Maybe Kanami is her stage name.
Sorry, Rise, but can you explain to us what's going on here?
Oh, right. Let me introduce you guys. This is Kanami Mashita, lead member of Kanamin Kitchen.
Okay, that is Kanami then. Wow. Good lord, she makeups like crazy.
Kanami-san? Wait, the same one who was in that video?
Surprised? Kanami's like this whenever she's not on camera. She's all reserved and boring looking. It's a lot different than her image when she's on the job.
And that's simply how it works? But she seems like a completely different person.
That's showbiz.
I get that a lot.
She really does seem completely different. It's hard to believe that Kanami-san is the same as the Kanami-san in that video. Still, now's not the time for that. We need to hear what Rise has come back to tell us. I sort out my thoughts and take a deep breath before looking to Rise.
That aside, Rise, what were you about to say before?
Oh, right. I couldn't find Inoue-san, but I overheard something weird.
Weird, you say?
I wonder if that producer isn't really the producer either, if we've got, like, what I can only assume are shadow doubles of people running around. Because they said Kanamin's Kitchen, you know, there are people that look like them.
Yeah. Have you heard anything, Kanami? About Nozomi and the others disappearing?
Disappeared? The Kanamin Kitchen girls?
Yeah. Looks like they can't get a hold of them at all, and everyone's running around looking for them.
And while there's people missing, the president comes to harass us? That just doesn't make sense.
I bet that's why Miss Ochimizu said those things earlier.
Rise's revelations are enough to shock us all into a brief silence. They can't keep in contact with the members of Kanamin Kitchen. We just met them this afternoon. I see. That must have been the reason Inoue-san asked me earlier if I'd seen them. Wow, that was a weird... I'm sorry, a bit of an accent came out there. Asked. And then there's Miss Onimizu. This will explain why she suddenly ordered Rise to pair with Kanami-san, and why she told us that we may not be performing. At that moment, everything connects. Next to me, Naoto rests her hand against her chin thoughtfully as if making deductions.
I see. If they remain missing until the day of the festival, there'll be an opening in the lineup. Miss Ochimizu, worried about this possibility, mentioned her suggestion about Rise-san and Kanami-san performing as a pair.
She just didn't phrase it as a suggestion.
But we just saw those girls this afternoon. Would the producer go to those links just because she lost contact with the group for a few hours?
Probably. This is Miss Ochimizu we're talking about. I know about that discussion already. Ms. Ochimizu told me it'll work out as long as you're around.
Huh.
Still, I can't help but worry about them. That's why I was looking for Ms. Ochimizu.
While you're running around and tripping everywhere.
It'll work out. But they're the rest of your own group. And not only that, they're well-known celebrities. What if they've gotten swept up in something serious?
I don't know. But she said she'll keep a lid on this until the festival's over.
Well, that's something.
What? Is that what she thinks of us? Idols aren't toys that can be replaced.
Yes, they are. Risa, you know that better than anyone.
If this truly is a case of them going missing, there are a number of measures we can take. First, let's speak with the event organizers and have them file a missing persons report.
Oh, that'll
with the
never
police.
happen now, Joe.
After that,
Hold on a moment.
Risa and Naoto look at me surprised at my sudden halting the conversation. Please don't give me that look. Risa's anger and Naoto's precautions are both justified. I learned these past few months that the showbiz world can be pretty cold, but this is something different. As far as we can tell, 4 girls have gone missing. This sounds like a case. However, we need more information. I looked at Kanami-san and asked the question on my mind.
Kanami-san, when did they lose contact with the rest of the group?
Huh? Not too long ago, I think. I only heard about it from Ms. Ochimizu a moment ago.
Like I said, we met them just this afternoon. Even if we went to the police with this, I doubt they'd pay us any mind.
Yeah, they have to be missing for at least 48 hours.
Plus, if this doesn't turn out to be anything serious, wouldn't it put the girls in a bad position?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You're right. I gave Inoue-san a real scare a while back myself, but even then, he waited quite a while before going to the police.
I remember when you gave him a scare, too.
If he had reported me missing at the time, it could have snowballed into a much bigger problem.
Oh, same here. One time I slept through a day off I finally got, and even through the day after that. My agency apologized to our partners and said I'd been laid up with a cold. All that oversleeping gave me such a headache.
that's not as serious as the situation here. But you, Senpai, may have a point. Well then, why don't we do this? If no one has heard from the rest of the group by tomorrow, we'll go ask the organizers to take the necessary steps.
Makes
And if they
sense.
refuse to make a move, then we'll take things into our own hands and notify the police directly.
That sounds reasonable. Yosuke and the others will be here tomorrow too, along with Dojima-san.
I have a lot of reasons for holding off on doing anything that's drastic until tomorrow. But this is the main reason. Reitaru Dojima, my uncle from Inaba, will be coming here tomorrow along with his daughter, Nanako. He might be on vacation, but my uncle is a working police detective. For a case like this, I'm sure he'd be the best person to go to for advice.
So, even if the police are out of the question, Dojima-san might hear us out.
Absolutely.
Good call, Senpai. You're so smart.
Risa claps her hands in front of her chest, a bit melodramatically, while Nacho nods as if to hide her satisfied smile. A nostalgic feeling. I can easily tell what they're feeling by their reactions. That's when I noticed the corner of my eye, Kanami-san is staring dumbfounded, unable to join in our conversation.
Whoa, you all get along so well. That's so neat.
Friends are awesome!
We've been through a lot together, that's all. Like, we all became close friends before we knew it.
Close friends.
Come on, Kanami. No spacing out now. You're helping out too, okay?
Huh? Wait, really? You'll let me join you?
Why wouldn't we? You came looking for Miss Ochimizu because you were worried about the
Gosh,
others,
I'm so
no?
far over time. Guys, in the scene.
Wouldn't that make your goal the same as ours?
We won't force you though. You decide what's best for you, Kanami-san.
What's best for me?
I've never thought about that.
I feel the same as you guys. I'm worried about them.
Then you're already one of us. You're part of our circle.
Oh, hooray! I made some friends!
Let's meet up again once the others get here tomorrow. Oh, but you have work, right, Kanami? Well, if anything comes up, I'll make sure to email you.
Oh, right!
You know, Kanami, you need to stop waiting for other people to speak first. You're an idol. Assert yourself more. People only think shyness is cute for so long.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Such a harsh world they live in.
Alright, it's pretty late, so let's call it a night.
Let's do it.
I'm sure Naoto-kun wants to freshen up too, so... Senpai, we're gonna ask you to stay in the room next door for a little while. Let's meet back here in a bit.
I have an early morning tomorrow, so
Yeah,
I'll be excusing myself.
Good night, we're
Just
going to
gotcha.
bed.
Let's get to it, everyone.
We know how Risei's words. Each go our separate ways. I need to freshen up and wait for Risei and Naoto to finish changing. So, I'll take my things and head to the room next door where we reuse it. Still, I'm worried. Kanami's kitchen members' whereabouts are unknown. What could have happened to him? Okay. Nope. No. No. We're done. Guys, it is like 40 minutes. I try and keep these down to about 30 minutes, and the game just would not let me. So, I'm ending the episode here. I'm sorry it went a bit longer than I try and make it. I really respect your guys' time, and I know setting aside 40 minutes to watch something is an awful lot, so I do apologize for that. I will see you guys next time, where we will continue basically going to bed. Or maybe this is the next morning, I'm not really sure. All I know is I'm done now. We got to an end of a scene, so I'm bailing. See you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Dameol SC. This has been Persona 4 Dancing All Night. And yeah, I'm enjoying the game so far, although so far it's really just a visual novel, so I don't know if I can really say that. But I will see you guys.
Persona 4 Dancing All Night.
I'll be sure to make it look good.
Don't worry, we're here with you.
Yup!
No!
Okay, bring it on whenever!
Almost.
No!
Looks good.
Yup! Okay, bring it on whenever! Feel my passion! Good job. Now that's my partner.
Wow, what a great pair! They're completely synced!
Woo! The hype levels were through the roof.
Ooh, I think that was good.
Go, Jiraiya!